We are week 22nd, 23rd maybe. I don't know. I'm doing much better. Like for real. It's 4 a.m. and I should have filmed this vlog earlier because I actually didn't do anything today, but you know, I was pushing and pushing because I was like, at least try to get something done today so you can, you know, talk about it in the vlog. So I was like, just a tiny thing and you can film, and then it didn't happen. I spent the day reading a fic that I've read 4 times already, and it's like 500,000 words. So it's not the smartest thing I did today. But here I am, it's 4 a.m. and I'm filming this, and then I'm gonna, you know, take a shower and go to bed. I'm definitely going to regret that tomorrow when I have to get up to go to the thrift store. Yay. Life is life. Look, started a new collection. I don't know if it's gonna end up being a collection or not, but I bought like 5 of those. And not exactly all like that. They are fancy or not, they are cringy or not. But the cringy one, I'm gonna remove the cringy part and replace it with something nice, you know. So yeah. I started a new collection. And I am planning actually to incorporate them in one of my Instagram page in Funderwear, where I have, you know, the fan there hiding my boobs and all of the Funderwear part at the bottom. So I can just, you know, coordinate it with the fan upstairs. It sounds nice. I think I'm gonna have fun doing it. But yeah, for now I'm in the collection building part, which means that I have a lot of umbrellas. I have quite some fans. I have a lot of scarves, and I still haven't done anything with them. Yay! It's okay. It's fun. I'm having fun. I like being a collector. I like collecting things. It's fun. So, where were we? Oh, as you can notice, I didn't do June. Because I managed to finish Mermaid. And the moment I finished Comic, which is it's one of the last of my Mermaid, I decided firmly that I will not paint for at least a week. Not draw, not sketch, nothing for a week. I'm so sick of it. You have no idea. So painting is not exactly in the picture right now. But it's okay, I'm gonna make it work. I know. When were we? So Saturday, went to a thrift store about some fans because it was jewelry sale, which happens like once a year, and it didn't happen last year and the year before that, so I was very hyped up about it. I wanted to find some metal. I wanted to find some metal to melt so I can make my own pieces of chisel myself. And I think 4 a.m. is too late for that word. Anyway, I did buy some of it. None of it is silver, none of it is gold. Even if I could have bought some silver, but it was just too expensive for something I wanted to melt. Like 18 euros for a chain that was going to melt. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't. But I bought a lot of tin and whatever it is, cheap jewelry is made of for not a lot of money. So yeah. I'm storing them, and we'll see when that happens, but in the end I do have it, and that's one thing crossed off my list that I was not comfortable with. I also bought some brooches because I want to recreate that brooches bouquet that went viral like 10 years ago, maybe. And I need a lot of brooches for that, and I was excited for the sale, especially because I was supposed to find a lot of brooches there and I didn't find as much as I want, so that's kind of an issue. I don't know exactly what to do about it. I think I'll wait until I go tomorrow to the thrift store because I'm gonna go to both of them. And maybe this summer I'm gonna tour to find more of them in the country. So I think I'm gonna wait until I turn a little around into a thrift store so I can, you know, find cheap one before I turn to internet, and 30 euros ones and up. So yeah, for now I have some. I don't have a lot. I don't have exactly what I pictured to have, so I really want to collect more. But I did go, and then I came back and did some cleaning, and what a cleaning it is. Because I don't know if you remember, in the last vlog I told that I was super sick of my home being in that state of in between and unfinished, and that was driving me crazy and depressing me. So what I did was reorganize everything. I was slightly manic Saturday. I observed lately that most of my manic days are on Saturdays, which is weird. That means that manic days just don't appear out of nowhere, but are instead provoked by some external thing, like the day of the week. Maybe the fact that I go to the thrift store on those days, maybe something like that. I don't know, it's a little weird, it's really interesting. Anyway, I was super manic, so I actually cleaned up all of those shelves there that were holding up all of my current projects that I haven't worked on in 3 months. I put all of my sewing supplies and my sewing machine back where they belong because I was sick of seeing them there without me sewing. And all of my ornament supplies that went somewhere that is an actual place of storage and not just hanging there. And it's not perfect. I transferred all of my books that were in my bookshelf into those shelves and managed to fit all of them in except for the immense and humongous collection of comic books that I have, and that doesn't fit in height in those boxes anyway, so I didn't even try. I will have to find a solution for them at some point because they're kind of an issue, but I want to replace that bookcase with something where I can show off my umbrellas and scarves, because I'm tired of just treating them as something that is cluttering me when they're a collection. They're something that bring me joy and I want to show them off because they're fun. So I want to buy something that is actually going to show them off, and for that I need the bookshelf gone. The problem is, what will I do with the comic books? And I have an answer for that. But I'm working on it and already transferring all the book there and freeing all of the loose space that were in between all of that. It's pretty good. I had boxes, little boxes that were in the holes there and there, and they were containing knickknacks and stuff that teenage me thought belonged together when really it didn't. So yeah, so I cleaned all of that. I was manic, okay? So I cleaned all of that out, put it in a place that made more sense, or just threw it out. I try not to throw out anything, because I know myself and I know Manic Me, and Manic Me is a bitch that throws out some things that are important to me, so I put all of my control over myself into not throwing anything out, so normal me can go back and still find the things. I was pretty proud of myself, and all of the empty boxes went straight in my library up to there now is a shelf for umbrellas, which looks bad because it's not meant for it, and then the shelf above that is containing all 4 boxes containing themselves future projects. So one has the jewelry, and the others have projects that fit in them. Anyway, so I'm very proud of that, and my place finally feels like a normal place again. The table where I was putting on my mermaid on, and has been there for more than a month, it's finally free and I can finally use it again, and frankly I really needed that. It's a lot. It was just so cluttered and it was driving me crazy. So I'm very happy about that. It's not perfect, it's not finished, but it's on its way. So on the 5th I didn't do shit. On the 6th I didn't do shit, so both Sunday and Monday were both resting days because, yeah. On Tuesday I did some mermaid, and on Wednesday I finished. In the 2 days I actually finished all of my mermaid, and I'm so fucking relieved and proud, and most of them are good. A lot of them are bad, but on 31 I have a good ratio on good of good, and I'm just really glad that all of them exist and all of them are finished, and you know, can move on from that. And I also did some archery. So Wednesday, what I did was I was hanging out and I was not very, you know, excited to work again. So I said to myself, it's a beautiful day, you haven't done any archery in a while, move your ass off your sofa and just go shoot arrows like the depressed person you are. And I did. And then Ginny, that I follow on Patreon, offered a productivity live stream. So I just quit shooting arrows, put everything back in its place, and joined the live stream to finish Mermaid. And I finished one of the Mermaid while the live stream was playing, and I finished the last 2 after that, which was great. And then yesterday I went to the tarot club. I had to wake up for it, because one of my friends there, my mostly friend I think, said that yesterday was the last day he was coming for this year. He was only back in September after that, so I was like, it's his last day, I'm gonna show up, you know. But it was hard because I didn't sleep a lot the night before, so I was not in a great mood to start with. I was pretty pissed, and my table didn't help. They were all assholes, stupid, and I made it work somehow. And the asshole at the end of the day said, we're not the 20th. Oh, I thought we were the 20th. Oh, I'm still coming back next week. The asshole, the audacity of this bitch. I swear to God. I almost strangled him. I didn't, because I kinda like him, but it was close. So I did that. I came back. I met some... Okay, what happened? Oh, I dyed this that has been hanging on my door there for a while, so that is finished. dyed it because it was stained. It was supposed to be white in the first place. It was very stained and it was driving me crazy, so I dyed it yellow. It's a pretty color now, and the stains are still here, but a lot less noticeable. And so now that is cleaned off my door again, so it's one less clutter and one more finished thing, so I'm really glad. I also wanted to make the covers for 2 of the pillows that are still hanging there, sadly, but I think I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow or Sunday instead. In the meantime, I made some waffle batter. So I made it with, of course, gluten-free flour, and the texture is not great. Taste is different a little, but it's okay. We'll make it work. At least I still have waffles, so I'm gonna take it. And I've been pairing it with spicy, sour and sweet and sour sauce, and I really have something messed up in my mind because it's freaking delicious. So I recommend you try and tell me if I'm actually crazy or not, because I'm the kind of person who eats fish fingers and custard and who eats that shit up. And I have a couple more stuff that you're not supposed to enjoy and I do enjoy a lot. I did that, and I also wrote the outline, the 2,500 words outline for fic that I've been daydreaming here when I was sleepy and sad and needed to cry because of, you know, the sleep deprivation and the very emotional afternoon. So I spent a few hours there just moping and crying and being sad and sleeping, and I kind of wrote a fic when I was there, and I wrote the outline of it before I went to bed yesterday. And one of the things that I did yesterday was something big. I filled up all of my frames with mermaid. Not all of them are here because I ran out of big frames for the A4 pages that I want to keep all of that normal, but I really need to start to suspend them because I have all of that is filled and that just needs to be hanged, and I really need to work on it. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the thrift store, try to find the frames, I still have frames, empty frames, but they're not big enough, so I'm gonna try to find big enough frames for the last mermaids that I want to keep, and finish framing, and then I'm gonna spend a few hours. I think I'm gonna tear down everything that I did, reorganize everything on the floor, and then suspend it one by one, because right now if I just try to add all of that to the wall, it's not gonna look good. I won't be able to fit everything. It's gonna be a fucking mess. So for now I'm gonna have to remove everything, reorganize everything, and then re-hang everything, and it's gonna be a lot of work. And I was supposed to do it today and I didn't because I was lazy. And I said nope, I was not in the mood for it, so I just spent the day reading. I wanted to do that and I didn't. I want to do the pillow cushion, the pillow cases too, and I didn't. And I wanted to edit a couple videos because I have filmed all of my mermaids. I made a video to make a little short out of it, and I wanted to edit it and posted it, but that's not happened. So that's kind of what I want to do next week. So I don't think I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna try to find a compromise on June to make it work, but it's not exactly my priority anymore. Priority is going to handle that, do a lot of editing of videos, do the pillowcases, finish Nemo, and maybe do some embroidery on the pillowcases, and just overall continue the never-ending war of cleaning up my place and make it more finished. Once I feel a little better into my space, I will start to consider painting upstairs again. But frankly, like right now it's not my priority. I don't want to paint any ever again in my life. Even I'm really proud of most of them, and that's why I'm gonna hang them on my wall. But it took so much work. And I don't like painting, and even after 31 days of painting, I still don't like it. I still hate painting. So yeah. I'm gonna try to find something. In the end, I still feel a lot better into my place. I'm gonna take it as a win. I'm gonna try to find a place to actually put my book press on, because right now it's not doing great. So I need a place to put it on, which will look good actually. I'm gonna have to find. What find? Anyway, tomorrow, first store. I am thankful enough that I don't really have to go anywhere after that. Thank God. Yeah. Also, I went to the thrift store and I actually asked if I could come and organize all of their DVDs, because it was a mess. It was driving me crazy. And he said it was a moot point because they were moving into the new warehouse in less than a month, and in less than a month they were going to reorganize everything. So actually put some organization into the DVD, so I have an actual chance of finding what I need. On Monday I do need to go to a computer repair guy and try to have my DVD player replaced or fixed, because a lot of DVDs that I can play, which is stupid. Hopefully he can do something, because most of them refuse to work with Apple, because of course. So yeah. I want to go back to, being productive. Also, I got an answer from one of the tattoo artists, the one I actually want to go with. And she said that she'd agree to go to Paris for me. So I know I'm waiting for her to actually be a guest and be invited as a guest in one of the studios in Paris that usually takes her, so I can actually book a day with her there. So it's waiting for now, because I don't really have a lot of control over it. The other person just didn't answer at all, which is not very cool, but I guess it's okay. It's not like I'm important to them. I really need to edit more videos, and that's kind of what I want to do next week. I want to edit a lot of videos, keep making my place more livable, and try to not start a big project right now, so I can just enjoy having my space where and how it's supposed to be for a little while. My bookshelf doesn't look like a bookshelf anymore, it looks like a fucking storage. All of my empty frames are there, as well as some foam stuff, and the boxes, they're pretty wood boxes with shiny red paint and all, but they're still boxes, and there's this shelf of umbrellas that just thrown there without exactly aesthetic in mind. So it's storage, and it's great because at least I can store properly those things, so it's great, but it's temporary. So I don't know. There are those furniture thing where Sherlock a big plank with like a little box at the bottom. I think it's to put umbrellas, but I'm not 100% sure if it's that for shoes. And a couple hooks to put on, you know, coats. So I think that's what I'm going for, but at the same time I don't think they will hold enough for everything I put on. So it'd be a pain in the ass to buy that big a piece of furniture which I can't store my comic books on, only for them to still not be able to handle my collections, which will suck. I'm also considering using the wood of my how do you say that? Scale? No? Stairs border, that I have a stairs border, and I'm considering just putting nails on it and have my umbrellas hanging off of it. That's an option I'm considering. Anyway, 50 square meters is too small for collections like that. They're not made for it. So I have to find solutions eventually. I'm still coming up with ideas, but at least I was manic, I did a lot, but I'm not regretting any of that, so that's good for moving forward. We'll see what happens in the future. I also want to make some sewing. Like I want to make the two pillowcases. Maybe not yet anything else, but maybe some embroidery. I like embroidery. And maybe some more crochet to finish the damn dolls. That would be nice. You know, it's just move on to something and finally finish some things. That would be nice. I do have to paint my headphones, but that's not gonna happen. that's just not gonna happen right now. I can promise you it's just not gonna happen. It's painting and painting. It's like a big red alert in my brain that says, nope, you're not painting. I just need a little break from painting to just accept that it's part of my life again. We'll see after that. And guess what? I still haven't left my insurance because they still haven't paid me, and I asked for it in February. That's just great. So they technically made me pay 6 more months of it without paying me back. So I'm not sure even if waiting that long was good money-wise, because yeah, it cost me a lot of money every month. So I'm not sure if the $150 will be paid back by staying or not. I don't know. It's very frustrating me, but I don't really have anything I can do. I contacted them several times. It's not helping. It's not changing anything. Anyway, I don't like interacting with people. People very frustrating me. I also need to write. I'm so late on the advent right now. So bad. I keep having thick ideas, but I don't write them. I make outlines at best. I make outlines, but that's all. It's bad. So bad. But it's okay, I'm gonna make it work because I'm a big boy. Cut myself with the glass of one of the frames that just... It was made professionally by someone who just didn't use the actual tags that come with a frame and that, you know, are to meant there to make life easier, and instead remove the tags, put on some heavy duty paper tape on it and call it a day. So now that I teared it apart because I want to remove the picture in it to put my mermaid in place, I can close it again because the tags are gone. I want to kill whatever professional did that. And it's not even one frame, it happened twice. I have 2 frames where that happened. I want to kill them. Professionals are making my life so much harder than it's supposed to be. And the tattoo artist doesn't answer, and I have an administrative problem, and I have to interact with the guy to hopefully fix my computer, and I want to punch someone so fucking bad. Yesterday, if I had a bat, I would have caused mayhem in the fucking Tower Club. I would have killed someone. I missed that bat. I wanted to kill someone. But I didn't. I'm a little on edge because I haven't slept enough, and guess what? It's 4:30 and I'm still not sleeping. And it's a mistake, and I'm gonna regret it so fucking much tomorrow. But I can't do much about it right now. I'm gonna do my best. We'll see. I think I'm rather optimistic about next week. I think I'm gonna get stuff done, get stuff that are not, you know, big projects, but are more like I want to comment on fix, I want to edit videos, I want to clean up the space and declutter everything and just move on. That's kind of the mind state right now, and I think we'll see next week how that happened. I'm feeling a lot better. Period is over. Hormones are mostly back in control. I can do it, totally do it. I just need to sleep properly in between. See you next